forevermore. Father, your faithfulness is forevermore. Hello, everybody. Hello, fellow lighters. Please, if you join this broadcast, please share. Do me a favor to share the video, please, because you want to be a blessing to somebody else. Yes, because what we're going to be talking about today, I think anybody and everybody could use a bit of it. So do me a favor and share this video when you join, please. Thank you. So on to our next topic. Invest in your future. Invest in your future. I talked about don't underlook little beginnings. Now I'm talking on investing in your future. Yes, investing in your future, or that could mean investing in the future of your kids. Because if you invest in the future of your kids, you're investing in your future. At least for us African people. It's different for Igbo people. It could be different for Igbo people. Because Igbo mind, if you invest for a pequeno, no sure say you go get any return. Even though a lot of them, they are good at, they will still do. But for us, our culture, we know that when you invest in your kids, now then they'll take care of you, you know. They're going to be the one, they will take care of you when you're old. So investing in your future, in their future, is investing in yourself. It's investing in your future. So today, I want to really talk on a few things here. If you see me looking down, I want to make sure I have notes. I want to pass across some important points. Some points that I think I want them to be driven home. So investing in your future. First, I want to talk to us about investing in ourselves. It's important that you invest in yourself. Because seriously, only you can really turn your life around if you need it to turn around. If you're not comfortable where it's at, and you feel like there needs to be a turnaround, like things need to change. You're so tired of going through this circle, this struggling circle of just struggling and struggling. You need to invest in yourself. You need to invest in yourself. Maybe what you need to do is to acquire some education, if that's what you don't have yet. And by that, that doesn't necessarily mean going to a 4-year college. It could just mean getting some training into some trade, something that you can develop a skill that can be monetized, that can enable you to acquire a job. All right, that is investing in yourself. Acquire some skills. Maybe you could just go. It could just be some crash program that can give you a certification. For those of us that are abroad here, you don't necessarily need to go to a 4-year college and take a bunch of loans to get a 4-year degree to be able to really, to hopefully land a good job. That's great if that's the route you want to take and you're fine with taking that much loans. And college is not cheap here, right? You all know. At least for those of you who are not here, let me say that so you know. Sorry, my neighbor, they cut the grass. In the more alone, I hear that noise. College is not cheap here. Oh my God! If I tell you the money, forget about my own money, how much way if you spend for college degree for year, you go faint. You go faint. Seriously. So, yeah. You see, person will go school for year, get the college degree. After that, for OHE, let me say for the rest, it still pay the college debt. It is still pay student loan debts. every month they pay them. They don't finish go, go get a job now, start the work, the job, they pay them. But like, it doesn't have to be like that. Now, some people are just stuck, they don't have no other option, that's what they can do, but there are options. There are some options. You could go to a community college and get a certification. And get a certificate, something that you do maybe just in 9 months of a school year, and get a diploma, get a diploma or a certificate that will easily get your foot in the door of a career that you want to launch. See, I used to tell my small day around here, say, see, the reality on the job, in the job market, I say, a lot of times, I might just say like right on the job, no man no careful know whether, when you don't really land the job, okay? All the thing is stress, education, around it is. No man no careful whether in how many, now how they call again? Oh, so now whether na A grade we get on a B grade. No man no care, a grade level for it. As you don't really land the job, you have stepped your foot in the door, you don't enter that career. No man no care whether you get now it be a GPA. Who cares? Nobody ask you. See, it dawned on me because I be one of that kind of person where I did school for a year. Yes, because I can't go to school for a year, I graduate. Then I no pay a dime for my school for a year. Because I use my common sense. I try to use my common sense. Go for school where I feel where I no need for go now for public 4 years university necessarily. And that's why I still don't see any need. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, on the job, nobody cares. See, if you prove to them that you're able to do the job, they put you there, they train you. A lot of jobs here, they will train you on it. They will train you on it. So maybe you just need a few classes to get a certification. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. Invest, put that small money where you need to pay for that few classes and get that certification, that certificate for that area where it interests you. Now that certificate now will help you to acquire the kind of job where you like them. Don't desire, seriously, do a $10, $12 job there for all this in-home care. You won't do that for all your life. My country people there, my sister, my brother and sister them. A lot of them will know ourselves around here. Nothing I want to do for the rest of your life in this country. Hey. Oh, you could do a whole lot more than that. Yes, you could do a whole lot more. That granite money that. Okay? I have been there, done that. I have been there, done that. For years, I tell you, say, now granite money that. It's no surprise you go do a paycheck to paycheck. It be like say, before the money do I enter, it don't disappear, it don't come out. It enter, it come out, you don't know side it go. Because that is na granite money that. Because that one a job where you no need for go, you just go, you no need for get no certificate, nothing. They all over, they even find people who come. So you just go there, they take you, they train you, because you do them. And a lot of una know, if you do them well, you don't like them at all. You don't like them. Now the worst thing that, for the like for the how many years of your life, or for the rest of your life, you do things where you do the work every month, you be like, oh, I have to go to that work again, today again. That is really sad. It is sad. And if you don't, if you don't know that it could be better, you get so used to it, it becomes just a new normal. You just settle for it. You don't have to settle for that. You don't have to settle for that. There's a whole lot more out there that you could, venture into. That will better your life more than that grano money. That grano money that you take care of all kinds of shit for grano money. Seriously. But if that's your career, like I tell some people, if you don't do this job, this caregiving job you don't do it for 5 years, 10 years. How come you see they only do now level? You see they only for the level, that same level, caregiver level. Because if you don't see, they say if you don't be on something for 3 years, like normally you don't be an expert for that thing. If you do anything for 3 years plus, you'll be considered like an expert for that thing. So if you do that job, you don't do it for 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years. I know people I see them play, they say they don't do 15 years. Then they say they for that level of caregiver. Who's how you go? What am I saying? If that is something you really love and you have decided to make a career in your life, you've decided to make it a career, that is a career you feel fulfilled in it. Because let me tell you the truth, the unfortunate thing is a lot of us doing it. A lot of you guys doing it. Yeah, I don't want to say because that's not my career. It's not. I like to care for people, but it's not my career. You all know it's not my career. I'm an accountant by profession. So, but if you have done that for those many years, why not find an opportunity for you to move up for that career? Seriously, is it for me? I look at it as a curse. If you did do that kind of job 10 years, you did it. You still do. You didn't only care. You didn't only caregiver level, direct care worker. No, not settle for that kind of mediocrity. You don't develop a lot of experience where you fit and like venture for apply for manager levels. Yes, you have gathered enough experience, enough skill sets for you to be able to be one of the case workers. But a lot of us, the thing is, we are so timid to even venture into it. We are so intimidated to even try to apply for it. See, this is why they tell me, I swear. By the grace of God, I don't do caregiving work. Yeah, those of you know me around here, you know. Of course, all of us, 99% of Africans, they can't hear. We never do caregiving work. But because by the time you can, the one that way easy forget them. You take and then you pay your bills. But if you use your common sense, as you pay your bills, you do work on investing in yourself, whether not for get some small degree for school or a certificate or a diploma, where it go enable you for launch into your real career where you're interested in. But if you forget about that, you just settle on that groundnut money kind of work there. Now for how long you will do it? Before your back bend from carrying people, then carry people, lift up, transfer for this side, jack up for this side, put up this side, jack up this side. Your back will hurt, your shoulders, they'll be pulled off. Don't be easy job. Yes, my Cameroonian brothers and sisters, they when they work the hard work, so they sell na money, they take and use like just chop a granite every day. When they ask, my deal na just small tip of the iceberg. They did do a lot. They did go through a lot for work that money for get own and take a waste and so. So when they sell na small money, be grateful for it. Because some of the family, sister and brother, they send that money, so they need to sleep, they work morning shift, afternoon shift, overnight shift, all shifts. So now get more mercy on them. But the shady things for encourage someone was move forward. Move forward. Opportunity today will get that if you invest in your future, do it. Seriously, do it. You will get light job. You go get light job where you just go share or someplace so they do your light work. Light work they pay you way more than that grand money they be pay you for day. Okay? Now the share, which one the share to a personal story too, I don't go through. That's a talk. I don't do that caregiving job for years too. But I go school, get my degree, come off today, launch into my career. Because guess yeah, one awkward thing for I say, you like come over back home with your degree, they can't hear a lot of times. But I'll talk about that in another video. Because you could still come here and work with that if you did the right things. But a lot of time, because we not get the right information, we can't start again for school one year, we go again get another degree or so. But anyways, yeah, invest in yourself. It will make life go better for you. You no need for work 16-hour shift for manage for end the same money so person just go put in a light 8 hours, no stress. Of course, there's a level of stress for every job, right? But as nothing as compared to the kind of way you work, and people they see whether I don't make any met error, any small error, you don't make, you know, document. People they are back like police. You go compare and so you say, child. You say, child, I forgot come up for this. The kind of John Massey, the Bambi work. I forgot come up for the Bambi work since. If I be, you know, like realize this early. But now I tell you now, realize them now. Open your eyes now, so you start to do whatever if you do for invest for yourself. Invest. Maybe it go develop you. It go build you skill sets the way if you launch into your real career of interest. If that area is not what you're contented with. Yes, invest in yourself. And if you are wherever you know, if you have a job, see, I want to say this very clearly because I have seen it, you know, I have seen it where I used to work before, and I wondered why. See, I used to work, those of you who know me around, you know that I used to work for a place, a small organization, but I did payroll there. So this thing I'm about to share is something that I saw very clearly there. If you work any job where they get 401k opportunity, okay, where they offer una as employees opportunity for contribute to a 401k, no ever miss that opportunity. Especially when if the employer has a match, because that match now you want Harry sign up, because that match they give you free money. Let me say it again. If you are doing any job here in the United States, I'm here in Madison, okay, wherever you're watching this, if they have a 401k contribution plan that is available for the employees to key into, to contribute to, you want to rush into it. You want to sign up for it ASAP and start making your contributions. Because a retirement contribution that you make and so, that is how you are investing in your future. Why did I state the example of where I used to work before? See, I used to do payroll there, or I did payroll there, and I noticed something. That place, by the way, at least 80% of our workforce are Africans. At least 80% of our workforce there are Africans. Okay? Are Africans. And no need to say that the kind of work or that industry is in home care, right? But one thing I noticed, the 401k plan that we administered, I would notice that we will be begging some of these employees to sign up for the 401k. And I'll be like, what is going on? Like, when I know they understand, say now opportunity for invest. Now investment opportunity where you put your money there, it grow for you. You there for your house, the money they grow. plus the employer portion of the matching portion of that contribution, where it just did it, that free money they put up, it grow the multiplier money. So a word to a wise is sufficient. If you hear of a 401k plan where you work, please sign up for it and start making the contributions that you can afford. Usually they give you percentages from a certain percentage you can contribute. Please do it. You are contributing towards your retirement, and the money adds up fast over time. It does, and it stays there, and they are putting it into different investment avenues that is going to generate you return over time, and helps to grow your money even more. So please do that if you see that opportunity. 401k, 403bs, there are different names for it depending on the kind of setup that they are. But if you hear of a retirement plan, sign up for it. So another way to invest in your future, like I already said earlier, is to invest in the future of your kids. Start it early, as soon as you can afford to start putting something aside towards their education, towards their college fund. There's a common one, open a 529 account. Start to fund that account for their college expenses. When you invest in them, you are investing in yourself, because you know it. We know it, right? By the time you're old, they're gonna look after you. Then why are we not, we black people in general, especially we Africans, I want you to encourage us. Why are we not in the stock market? I don't know how many of us are in, but please see all these people, the one with the C and LSA, where the funny thing I say, we started now they don't big. When they've been at Giacomo with the stereotype, they would easily see the lesson sat at them. Some of people don't even call some of them like the Antichrist just because they're rich. Okay, instead of you trying to learn the one or two things that they did to be for better your life, you carry a God name put them for them, they call them all kinds of names. They will try to talk and say, these people, they know how to make their money work for them. These Oyibo people. And one of those strategies is investing in the stock market. Is to invest in the stock market. So let's be part of it. Yes, for this 2021, let's be part of it. If you want a little more idea how to go about that, leave me a comment, PM me. More talk. I'll try to find some time and we can talk a little bit more, and then I can see from your comments if I need to make some more videos to talk a little more in depth into that. Because yes, I am in the stock market myself. I mentioned before in one of my other videos. I trade stocks, I invest in the stock market, I trade stocks, I trade stock options. Now, those are just my side gigs for me. I have a full-time job, but those are side gigs for me, or side hustles. I am telling you, it's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. What do you hear? Warren Buffett there, so that then when they cough, so the whole market shake, because then oh my God. Now then they don't invest, buy all these big companies, so they all under their names there. But it's not an overnight, it's not a quick overnight money, no. It's something you invest in and the money grows over time. It's something you invest in and hold it for a long haul. And you see your money growing, you don't have to do anything. For the most part, what you can do, if you're really very conservative, you can, just pay some financial experts to manage your portfolio. I'm telling you, there are so many different platforms Now that you can buy the stocks on your phone. There's Robinhood there. You can buy them. There's TD Ameritrade. So many of them. There's Webull. Now you can buy the stocks directly right from an apps on your phone. But you need a little bit of education how to go about that. Like what kind of stocks to buy or this and that, this and that. But I'm just giving you this because it starts from you even having that thought. Okay? The Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. If you don't even have that dream, that thought, that I can even, oh, what are stocks? I can even, like, dare to look into them. If you've never had that thought, then that is where the problem is. So I'm saying this thing so to even just ignite some fire for you to start thinking of the different avenues that you can invest for your future, the future of your kids. So investing in stocks, in the stock market is one of them. Investing in bonds, investing in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoins, Litecoin. There are so many different coins. Bitcoin is just popular now because it's the one reigning, but cryptocurrencies, there are a whole bunch of like thousands of different coins out there. So invest in them. Invest in mutual funds. Those are different investment platforms that you can invest in. Don't eat all what you're making today. Invest it in your future. Don't eat all your income. Invest them in your future, in the future of your kids. Because what you invest today, several years down the road, that is what is gonna sustain you at that time. Yes, and I tell you, by that time, the power of compounding interest would have been put to work, and you will see how much the money has grown over those years. It's not magic. It's not magic. That's why when they talk of people like, Warren Buffett, right? With the year, those are top billionaires. But because they still see that man, that Warren Buffett. If you don't know what I talk, just go Google that name, Warren Buffett. The man a power now. But if he tell you, see, I don't watch the interview to say he buy first stock when they 11 years old. Imagine. How no go be who we be today? It's not rocket science, it's not magic. At 11 years old, he already bought his first stock. And if you have any small knowledge about compound interest, you know how much interest they generate on that investment. You know how much it compound over years, how much the multiplication will be. So what they are today is not rocket science. They put in their money in different avenues, different financial instruments that will work for them while they are sleeping on their beds. It's working for them. So let's be thinking about that and use those opportunities as we are able to. To conclude, we started talking about you not underlooking the days of little beginnings. Don't underlook little beginnings. I expatiated on that. And the other second topic we discussed on is investing in your future. And I stated some of the different ways you can do that. Or at least the different opportunities that you can do to invest in your future, in the future of your kids. But one very important thing that that really makes all of this possible is you being able to save some money. You cannot invest what you don't have, right? So it starts from, you need to save money to be able to invest. You need to gather the money where you need for use and for buy this, you know, for open this account for your kids, this 529 account, or to buy stocks. You need the money, right? So you need to start gathering the money. You need to start saving to be able to invest. Then one other major thing, if you have a lot of debts, like consumer debts especially, you want to pay those off. You know, I'm going to decide to buy. You know, I'm going to invest when you've been a debtor first. At least I'm not talking about in exception of like a home mortgage. But if you have a bunch of credit card debts, consumer debts, personal loans, car loans, you want to pay those off first. I'm telling you, that there is a way. See, they feel different when you breathe that air so well. You know, oh man, nothing. You know, oh no one dying. Your cars are paid off. You own them. You don't have no credit card debts. You don't have no personal loans. Like you enter your house, you know the way to, yes, so man go call you, try a collection agent go try to call you for collect anything. And they tell you when you do that kind of statement, you breathe your air. The breath is a different feeling. Yes, I did tell you because I know what I'm talking about. It get different feeling versus when you did collections, they call you this side, call you this side for you for pay debts away on. So if you are struggling to pay off your debts, you want to focus on paying off your debts first. Yeah, you want to focus on paying off all your debts first. In an exception of if you have a home mortgage, yeah, that one's a long-term thing that you, at least you're gonna need a few to several years to pay that off, at least for most people. But the rest of all these other small consumer debts, you want to pay those off first. After that, then you start saving your money, you know, towards investing. But like the 401k, the retirement plans, you want to sign up for them because at least that one is coming out from your paychecks directly. If you have that opportunity at your workplace and they say there is an employer match, that they're going to match your contributions, you want to hurry up and sign up for it. Okay? So with that, I'm going to say I have come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. When you watch this video live and afterwards, please share it so that we can be a blessing one to another. Thank you for watching, and stay blessed. Until then, I'll see you on Saturday again, live. But before then, I might post pre-recorded videos. So thank you. You have a great evening or afternoon or morning, wherever you're at. God bless you. Love you all. See you again.